who love big women. I'm not a cushion, I'm not an experiment, and most importantly, I am not the one. You say I'm a fat girl with a pretty face. Translation, I'm easy to look at and run away from. I am not your toy, boy. You cannot hide me when company comes. You say you like my size. Well, stop trying to fit me in your fucking closet. I literally can't. Also, stop trying to bribe me with food to sleep with you. I can eat out my damn self. You say you want to help me get in shape. Like you can mold me into the woman you're not ashamed of. Sex does burn calories, but you don't last long enough to make me shrink to make you more comfortable. I will not shrink to make you more comfortable. You want the brick house, but don't want the mighty that comes with it. Maybe you're scared because you know I have the capability to crush you. I know what it's like to be told you're too much or not enough. Thing is, I'm big. I take up space. I do not want to share my bed with men who want to devour me but refuse to tell people what's stuck in their teeth. You're not doing me any favors. Stop acting like it is progressive that I am your fetish. Translation. Do not feed a pig and expect you to thank it for eating it.
Young lady, I want you to hear me. I want you to hear me very clearly and whatnot. Okay? I want you to hear because that's a problem that you guys have and whatnot, okay? You guys, okay? Your gender, whatnot, specifically in this arena, okay? I want you to hear that, okay? How is it our problem because you have bad self-esteem and shit, okay? How is our problem because you, deep down, you self-loathing, you hate your appearance and whatnot, okay? You have self-consciousness and shit to a crippling degree and shit. How is that our fault? Alright, we live our own lives and whatnot, okay? We're not responsible for your fucking happiness and shit, your self-realization and shit. Do you understand that? Do you understand that, young lady? Alright? I say fuck your anger, okay? Fuck you and fuck your anger at what you look like and how you project your misgivings onto us and shit. Your self-loathing, your self-hatred, alright? You mask it in body positivity and shit. It's nothing of the sort. It's a cry for help that we refuse to hear, alright? Yes, some people do like bigger women, okay? Some people like built stacked women and shit, okay? But I must remind a lot of you who've glommed onto this ideology and shit. I'm gonna remind you that PHAT ain't PHAT, okay? There's a difference in shit, and you know it. That's why you fucking angry and shit, okay? You know, how is it our fault that you don't have the wherewithal to get your ass up and do something about your situation and shit? Something that's fixable, okay? Something that, you know, even if you don't want to do nothing about it, you can go get some goddamn therapy and shit. How is it our fault that we don't want to fuck you, okay? We don't want to buy you a drink. I don't want to sacrifice one of my friends so that you can have a date, so that I can date your better looking friend. How is it our fault? Huh? You want to call it toxic masculinity, right? You want to tell me I'm wrong because I don't want to walk around out in public with you while you hating yourself and you going out of your way to embarrass both of us and shit. How is that our fault? Come on, tell me something and shit. You good at yelling and shit. Are you good at listening? That's your problem, okay? Alright, that's your problem. You deal with it. You hold that ill. If you want to get laid, you know what you gotta do. Alright, you know what you gotta do. Just shut your fucking mouth and stop putting your shit on us, okay? Stop trying to use the planet as your emotional tampon and shit. I refuse that job. Alright? It's not my job to make your life better, okay? We don't owe you nothing. No one owes you nothing. You go talk to your goddamn parents. Okay, you talk to the people that raised you. You ask them why your diet is fucked up, okay? You ask them why you can't stand the sight of yourself in the mirror and shit. Alright, you ask them why you feel the need to be so goddamn performative and shit. Instead of taking stock of yourself. That's what you do, okay? You can't put lipstick on a pig, right? Because you know it's lipstick on a pig is still a pig, right? I don't appreciate your fucking poetry and shit in this regard. You do other bigger women and shit who actually have some real self-confidence and shit a disservice. And I want to remind you, FAT ain't PHAT, okay? FAT ain't PHAT. You're fat, okay? You're a fat broad that don't give a shit about yourself. And you hate yourself. You have self-loathing and shit. But you want to sit up and lie and be performative and shit. And shit all over everybody else and whatnot. Well, that's why you're by yourself in the dark making poetry and shit, okay? And them bitches clapping for you, they're in the same goddamn situation and shit. FAT ain't PHAT, okay? Now you got that, darling, and shit? You do better, okay? You do better! This message has been paid for by the Dusties. Yes, the niggas you love to hate.